For decades, movies and shows have thrown wild ideas at us, suggesting that the pyramids of Egypt were built by aliens. Honestly, it's a fascinating theory that sparks the imagination. But could the truth be even wilder? What if the pyramids were built not by aliens, but by magic dwarfs? Could such powerful creatures really create something so astonishing? Just kidding. Why would we ever doubt the abilities of the people of ancient Egypt? They may not have been as technologically advanced as we are today, but that doesn't make them any less clever. Let's take a closer look. Consider the Great Pyramid of Giza. It was built around 2600 BCE during Pharaoh Khufu's reign. Originally 146 meters or 479 feet tall, it was made of roughly 2.3 million stone blocks over 20 years. Sounds superhuman, right? But spread over 2 decades, the daily work becomes intense but manageable for a large, organized workforce, especially when working seasonally during the Nile flood, when farmers were free to help. We've even found their villages, including massive bakeries producing thousands of loaves of bread a day, evidence of medical care, and cemeteries for laborers. In 2013, archaeologists discovered the Diary of Merer, a supervisor's logbook tracking limestone shipments to Giza. It details crews, harbors, and delivery schedules. Basically, the Great Pyramid came with its own shipping documentation. And this is where the alien theory really starts to struggle. Now, a big problem for the alien theory is technology. If extraterrestrials built the pyramids, where's anything else? Because if aliens can cross light years, stacking rocks should be the least impressive thing they can do. No anti-gravity sleds, no hovering cranes, no compact fusion reactors, no strange alloys. They traveled across space just to stack rocks and left nothing behind. Human history continues smoothly after the pyramids. Copper tools remain copper, stone tools remain stone. No sudden leaps in technology. No Bronze Age energy revolution. If aliens had dropped even one advanced machine, history would look completely different. The materials tell the same story. The pyramids were built from locally quarried limestone and granite. You can trace the evolution. The step pyramid of Djoser, followed by the bent pyramid, which changes angle halfway up, and finally the red pyramid, the first smooth-sided success. Not extraterrestrial perfection, but engineering trial and error. If a civilization could travel between stars, it probably wouldn't miscalculate load distribution and adjust a slope mid-build. Or were they worried that Earth's laws of physics were different from those on their home planet? And motivation. Why would aliens cross light years just to build a tomb for one pharaoh using local materials, follow that culture's religious rules, and then quietly leave? They didn't build power plants, teach physics, or give us hoverboards. They built a culturally specific monument. Or did the pharaoh hire them because he felt he didn't have much time left to live and the pyramid was barely halfway done? Maybe they even offered a 1,000-year guarantee on their work. Next, consider secrecy. A project of 2.3 million blocks required thousands of workers over decades. If aliens were there, Egyptians would have seen them. Yet no carvings, inscriptions, alien skeletons, or strange artifacts exist. They recorded bread rations, cattle counts, taxes, but no glowing space engineers. The alien theory requires faster-than-light travel, perfect secrecy, zero tech spillover, Bronze Age construction methods, cultural immersion, and complete disappearance of evidence. The human theory, organized labor, seasonal planning, math, astronomy, experimentation, and time. One is grounded in reality, the other creates more problems than it solves. I'm sorry to ruin the mood, but the Great Pyramid isn't proof of visitors from the stars. Humans were intelligent and resourceful even then, and it's unfair to assume ancient people were somehow incapable. If a newborn from ancient Egypt were brought to the present day and raised in a modern environment, they would be no different from anyone else today. Perhaps the real issue is that when we think far enough back in time, we start assuming human intelligence must have been lower than it is now. I'll admit, the alien theory is extremely fascinating, but until we find solid evidence, we must follow Sherlock Holmes's famous advice. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So yes, humans built the pyramids, not aliens, not even magic dwarfs, just humans. Thank you for watching. What do you think? Did I treat the aliens a bit too harshly? Maybe you have some extraterrestrial friends or magic dwarves who would like to argue. Feel free to use the comments section. Until next time.